What's up YouTube, omegaLVLgamer here, or Jason, coming to you with a pickups video. It's going to be a pickups video mixed with some stuff I've got in the past that I didn't show in my first video. There's things that I want to show you guys that I think you'll think are pretty cool, so we'll just jump right into it. Start with the least interesting thing. I was at Independent Records. It's just like a music store, but they also sell used games. And I'm a huge Atlas fan, so I picked up Beat A Man for the Game Boy Advanced, and it was like $3.50. So I'm probably never gonna play it. I had some Beat A Man characters. My son and me found some at the Goodwill. It's like a marble shooting game, but I probably won't play the video game itself. The next things, I was at a storage unit that's right behind my house, and the lady has garage sales pretty much every day. It's just all the stuff that have been in storage units that people have left there, and then she sells the stuff. And I actually find that some good games every once in a while. I found Super Smash Brothers on the N64, some other titles there. This time I picked up a copy Mortal Kombat 2 on the Sega Genesis, and it's missing the manual. It's got some stickers, but she wanted $5 a piece for the games, and then I said that was too much. She said how much I want to pay. She ended up giving them to me for $2 a piece, so I got two for cheaper than the price she wanted for one. So Mortal Kombat 2 for the Sega Genesis. Happy to add this to the collection. Again, I'm a big fighter fan. And the next one I got is actually double Streets of Rage 3. I actually did an upgrade to the copy that I have, but even still, this is a good copy. The label's really good condition. It's got the manual. It's got tape on it, but the whole manual's there. So I've got this, an extra copy, but I mean this is like a $30 game. Next up, some Xbox 360 titles. I got Battle Fantasia. It's a fighting game for the Xbox 360. Picked this up at Entertainment. It's a big movie and game and electronics store next to my house. $5.99. I wouldn't have paid much more for it. This is a great fighting game, but for 360 I'm a big achievement guy, and the achievements in here are just ridiculous. I got really good with one character, got all the way through to the boss, beat him, no problem, and then he goes into a second form and it's impossible. But $6, Xbox 360 fighting game. It's pretty fun. The character I play as actually has a really cool weapon. It's a chainsaw that also shoots and looks like a hovering moped. I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool. And then I've got into a couple different shooters recently, the shmups. I like shmups, and to find them, the genre is still alive on the Xbox 360, the next gen systems, is really cool to me. The first one is Ultimedius Excellent, inspired by Gradius. 1 to 3 players. It's got it doesn't have online. 1 to 3 players though. I haven't played it with anybody else. Not too many people. My wife plays them with me if I ask her to, but it's a pretty fun shooter, and I got a lot of achievements in it. And then along the same lines, I saw this as a recommendation from the Xbox Live for the Ultimedius, and it is Death Smiles for the Xbox 360. And this is a Japanese arcade shmup. It's been out, I think, in arcades in Japan since 2005 or maybe 2007. But this one's awesome. It's got 1 to 2 player co-op, online co-op. You've got enemies coming from the right side of the screen, the left side of the screen. Insane bosses. This is, I guess, called Bullet Hell shmup. Crazy amount of stuff on the screen, crazy bosses. There's a giant cow named Mary, who shoots lasers at you. But I picked this up off eBay. I paid $20 for it, and this is the collector's edition. This was factory sealed, brand new. Comes with the soundtrack CD, the game, and then the limited edition box art. And I'm pretty irritated. The box did get messed up being shipped from eBay, but I contacted the guy, and he has a couple copies, so he's going to be sending me a replacement box for this. And what comes in the limited edition is a Xbox 360, the Model 1, but that's the one I have, faceplate for Death Smiles. So I thought this was really cool for 20 bucks to pick it up. It's been out in America since 2010, and they did a more modern version for the Xbox 360, and it's cool because you can also go and play the Japanese arcade version with like the arcade graphics. So it's pretty cool. There's a ton of different game modes on there, 4 different characters to choose from. It's pretty fun. And next we'll get in the next one I've got from a pawn shop, and I got really excited when I saw this. And then I was a little let down, but even still, it's a King of Fighters, and the rest is in Japanese. It's something de Paradise for the Neo Geo Pocket Color. $5 is what I paid for this. The reason I got excited was I was hoping whoever sold this to that pawn shop would have a Neo Geo Pocket Color system, which is something I've been looking for a while now, but I even asked the guy if anything else was sold with that game, and he said no. But for $5 for a Neo Geo Pocket Color game, especially King of Fighters, it's a good title. And here's getting on to some of the things that I wanted to show that I've got a while ago, but I was in the Ark, which is a thrift store if you guys haven't heard of it, with my brother. I didn't really have too much money to spend. I kind of just stopped there because we were doing something else around that area. Looked in the games, didn't really find anything I wanted, and then in a case I saw these cardboard boxes. They were next to the video games. They were probably there a while because people really didn't know what they were, but me being the curious person I am, and I read, I don't know if you can see it right here, but Neo Geo on here, and so I was like, wow, what is that? Pulled them out, and they were actually and this might be wrong, but I want to say it's the MVS cartridges for the Neo Geo arcade system, and this is Sengoku. The unfortunate part is that the boxes, this one's for, I'm not exactly sure what cartridge was supposed to be in here, but it's got a bunch of stuff in here. And there's just so much random stuff, but this is the sticker artwork for the arcade cabinet, and this is for Samurai Showdown 2. I'm not sure how well the camera picks that up, but it hasn't been used. It's got all the attacks for the different characters on there. Sadly, it didn't come with Samurai Showdown 2. That would be a game that I would really like to have. Bubble wrap, comes with instructions, and I thought that this is pretty funny. Set coinage at 50 cents to start and 50 cents to continue. Use full Samurai Showdown 2 marquee. Utilize full graphics whenever possible. Position the game with top earning equipment. Factory testing using the above procedures proved Samurai Showdown 2 is the top game in every test location. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then it's got some inserts. I think these are like the little manuals for the game. It's got like the button layout. And then it's got, this is the really cool stuff to me. I don't know if you guys have seen the Neo Geo arcade systems, how many of you people even have arcades around you still, but these are the things that go on the top. Depending on which arcade system they have, it can be a single game, 2, 4, and I think 6. And so on the top they have squares with a light behind it, and then you put these in there to advertise what game is in it, and it shines through, and it just, I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool. Again, it didn't come with Samurai Showdown 2, but I mean, I can pick that up on eBay, and then I have everything that it would have came with. The next box is for this one that says World Heroes, which I have a World Heroes game on, I think, the Super Nintendo, but it came with it didn't come with the thing to advertise the game, but it came with the paperwork that was with it. And so again, I did get Sengoku in there, and these things are in mint condition, and it's just funny to see the comparison. These are, I think these are a little bit bigger than the home systems for the Neo Geo, but I mean, pretty much close to the same size. And so we'll take an N64 game for you guys to see the comparison of the size of cartridge. Is just, I don't know, I thought it was really cool. And the best thing about it was, let's see if it's on here. Yeah, like I said, I didn't really have that much money to spend, and these were, if you can see it there, $24.99. So it would have been $50 for the two of them, and I didn't have $50. I kind of really didn't have $25, but I really wanted them. And we looked, and they have a sticker price sale every day. One color is a certain percentage off, and so it happened to be that day pink, which is what they both were 50% off. So I picked them both up for $12.50, total of $25 plus tax. I thought it was really cool, and Sengoku did come with the advertisement for the top, and then Baseball Stars 2, and this one came with the advertisement as well. The cool thing about this is I'm actually trying, one of the things I'm going to be saving up for here soon is a game store around me. They're just an awful game store. I don't really like to go to them. They're called Vidya Games. It's a real small shop. I think I have more games in the entire store. But they have a system, a 4-slot system for sale, and they only want, I think it's $350 for the system with one game, or they have more options. I don't really want a bunch of games because the price goes up from like $350 up to $800 if you wanted the system with all 10 games. I've already got 2 games. If I get the one, I'd pick King of Fighters. They have a copy there. So hopefully that's something that I can make happen before they sell it. And then the last thing I have as a pickup is a Game Boy Color, and this is the one of the 2 Pokemon special editions for the Game Boy Color. This is the one with Pikachu, Togepi, and Jigglypuff. This was on Craigslist, and I thought it was really funny because it was on Craigslist for $15, and so I called, I emailed them, I think, and asked if they were looking for a trade because I didn't really have any money at the time. They never emailed back, so then I saw that they did have a number on there, so I called the number, and it actually ended up being a pawn shop. So a pawn shop using Craigslist, I thought was pretty funny. Went and picked it up, $15. It does work fine. I don't have any batteries in it right now, but $15, I don't know, I was super happy to get it. So that's it for my pickup video. Thanks for watching, you guys. Again, an update tomorrow. I will be in Denver for the Wii U experience, so keep an eye out. It's probably going to be next week that I upload that video. Hopefully have a decent amount of video of me and my brother and my wife having fun playing the Wii U, and maybe get some snapshots for you and you guys can see what it was like. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.